Hello.
Hello, Dane. It is episode 168 of the Until Next Week podcast on the Beat Drop.
Wow.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl once more.
You're feeling that? Well,
I feel lots of things.
We have a
really.
video for you sent in from Alvaro that I'll play at the end of the episode that might contradict that.
His team is going to lose 100 games this year.
It doesn't matter about his team. All that matters is the downfall of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
No, his team are stinky boo-boo. Stinky boo-boo commies.
Well, at least they aren't racist anymore. That is a plus. So,
now, is there a team in Kansas City?
Who knows? Not in Kansas City, Missouri. I know that much.
That's true. It can't be here. But the Kansas Chiefs.
All that matters is round 32 of Jake's March Madness bracket is coming for you.
This is electric.
And it's there's some good matchups this round, so you make sure you tune in until the end of the episode to hear that. And we got a good one in for you today, and that's all I got. So just keep listening.
Happy Saturday morning.
USA. 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 USA.
We own Canada officially.
Again. How much more can Canada take?
They keep losing.
First was like a long time ago, but then more recently, USA women win the hockey Olympics against Canada. Men's hockey wins the Olympics versus Canada. The biggest worldwide thing in sports nowadays, World Baseball Classic. You know who they played in the quarterfinals?
Last night?
Yeah.
Dub.
Canada, and it was a dub.
Even though we're playing the Dominican Republic on Sunday.
But we actually have a good pitcher this time.
That's true. Polly.
So that should be beneficial.
That will help.
Yeah.
And they're pitching
Polly Skeens.
They're pitching Luis Severino.
Yeah, and he's back and forth.
We'll see. It could be really good or really bad.
It will be electric. But all that matters, like we talked about last week, is we beat Canada.
Is that America wins everything.
Against Canada.
We must win.
Against Canada.
But then we also...
But now, I mean, we'll get into this a little bit more during sports. Actually, no, we aren't, because I had this in my updates. We're playing in Dominican Republic, like you said, but Albert Pujols, the coach of the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
I heard that if they're down in the ninth inning with 2 outs, he will come in as a pinch hitter. Be like, Juan Soto, go away.
Go away.
It's daddy time.
You're a bum.
The machine is back.
Dang it.
It will be interesting to see. That's definitely going to be the most difficult game. But yeah, we got Paul Skeens on the mound. That mustache man.
Wow.
It's going to be beautiful.
He's just doing a lot of big things with his life.
He's electric. He really is.
The only thing he needs to not do is be in Pittsburgh. If he was anywhere else, he'd be doing fine.
Well, Yankees. We don't want
That's
him with
where
the
he
Yankees.
wants to go.
We don't want him with the Yankees. We don't want him with the Red Sox. We want him with the St. Louis Cardinals.
He's not going there.
Actually, we want him to get injured and play with the Springfield Cardinals for one game and then go back up to the St. Louis Cardinals.
We love the St. Louis Cardinals and their $29 tickets.
Man, we talked about that last week, though. So many hot dogs, so many nachos. It's going to be a good day. Minor League Baseball.
Yes.
It depends how you look at it for the food prices, but the Springfield Cardinals announced their promotional schedule the other day.
Yeah.
They now have $2 Taco Tuesdays.
Ooh, uh-oh.
And I kind of I don't think I've ever had a taco from Hammond's Field.
Do I want to?
I mean, for $2, I'll try a few dozen.
Few dozen, yeah. This is just like it's the same promotion that Jose Locos runs in town.
Yeah,
where I get 6 tacos every Tuesday.
But now you can watch some minor league baseball and eat the $2 tacos.
Yes,
because before they used to do $1 like hot dogs on Tuesday, $1 brats on Thursday.
Yes, please.
Could be a risky game to play at times when they undercook the brats and you ate the internal part of it and the outside was just sitting there.
Ew.
That was nasty. That happened to me once and it scarred me. It was so nasty. It literally was just the innards and then the out. Yeah.
You're making everybody throw up across America right
now. But then they changed it to only $2, like hot dogs and brats maybe the same night. But now they have a Taco Tuesday, $2.
I want tacos.
And then I think Wednesday is like Wiener Wednesday for hot dogs. Maybe brats too. That was their wording.
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
pretty sure that's what they called
You
it.
can't have a Wiener Wednesday.
Well, because they have, maybe it wasn't that, but they also have a Wolf Wednesday where you can bring your dogs to the ballpark.
Okay, that's better.
So it's like dogs and dogs, but I thought they called it a Wiener Wednesday. What do you call it? Hot Dog Wednesday?
Yeah, there's no way they call it Wiener Wednesday.
There's no alliteration. We talked about the bonus points for alliteration, so you got the Wiener Wednesdays.
But you can't do Wiener Wednesday.
Bring your dog out to the park and down a wiener. What am I saying that's wrong?
You should never, ever, ever be in advertising.
I think it's memorable, and that's what's important. Do you remember the Hardee's Super Bowl commercials back in the day? They were questionable.
Oh, well,
they were questionable.
With the stripper on it?
Yeah, but they made you remember it.
No.
So they still never took my application.
The only thing you convinced me to do is not to go to a Springfield Cardinals game.
On Wednesdays.
On
Tuesdays. Tuesdays, you were thinking about those $2 taco Tuesdays.
Not anymore. Not until you describe the brats to me.
Well, all that matters... The tacos are different than the brats.
I know, but I don't trust a minor league baseball team to make me a good taco.
Well, luckily the team isn't making it. It's the people in the back.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Interns.
The interns. Is this meat? Could be.
All
right,
know.
Let's put it on a taco.
Who knows? I don't know if I asked you, are you going to the St. Louis Cardinals versus Springfield Cardinals game here in like 8 days, 9 days?
8 days.
They still have tickets available.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
It's a week from Monday.
On what day?
You can get, I think they have tons of general admission tickets still, so it'd be like $20.
Is it on a Monday?
Yeah, Monday evening.
Ooh, I'm free on Monday evenings.
I can send you the details because then you can see the St. Louis Cardinals play the Springfield Cardinals in Springfield.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Man.
They haven't been here since 2017, back when they first signed Dexter Fowler and be like, this is it. We got our guy. We're going to win. And then a year later, we're like, nah, he's not good.
I remember being excited about Dexter Fowler.
I was too. I remember it vividly. I watched his press conference when he came down here.
I like this guy.
I got him to sign a bat. Be like, you know what? I didn't like you last year for the Cubs when you won the World Series, but I like you now. And then about a year later, I'm like, nah, I don't really like you.
We stole him. They can have Hayward. We have Dexter.
And both guys fell off a cliff.
Yeah. Hayward was even worse, but
that was wild. They both had just electric years, and then just you're like, we don't want to play.
All
anymore.
of our dollars.
We understand the money we got,
Man.
but we don't have anything to play for now.
Man,
it was.
Well, it's the saying here that you had a gender reveal of yourself on Facebook.
Okay, yeah. I mean, people have been questioning it for a bit now, and I'm like, hey, I am a dude. No, I went with some listeners of the pod.
Okay.
Emily, shout out Emily, left numerous comments.
Welcome.
When we were at this event, she also mentioned, hey, I've been promoting the pod to some other people. I'm like, keep up the good work. That's what we need.
We have finder's fees.
We do.
Well, we'll send you, what is this? Some ants, bees, bugs, and butterflies.
Gummies. Yes, they're special gummies.
Samuel, you tried to get me to eat these before the pod.
Why haven't you yet? I mean, I haven't eaten mine yet, so it is a trap.
Unreal.
But yeah, she was there, and then also Lauren, obviously.
Who's that?
I don't know.
How do you know her?
Lauren Daigle was there. Yeah, she's a big fan of the pod.
Yes, I love her.
And then Michael and Morgan. I've mentioned all of them numerous times, but it was for our friend Kinsey and Jonathan, who decided to do a gender reveal.
Yes.
They set off some C4.
Good.
Burn down a forest.
Let's go.
But actually, have they announced this? I think they have. Ooh, they have announced it. I saw a video. I saw a video they posted on social media. They are having a boy.
Whoa! Now everybody knows.
I knew immediately.
I just looked them up
that they were having a boy because
you could feel it.
You could just I kind of went over it before the thing. I'm like, hey, yeah, that's a boy.
Whoa!
What are you talking about? I'm talking about just the cake. I'm like, hey, there's cake over there. I'm sensing boy atmosphere in here, boy vibes.
There is people who have more boy like parent vibes versus girl parent vibes. You give off girl dad vibes.
As I'm wearing all blue right now?
Well, yeah, it's not about the colors you wear.
Yes, it is. Because I wore blue to the gender reveal party and a blue necklace, and you know what? They're having a boy. So obviously...
Did you manifest that?
I manifested it.
Like, Lindsay could never be a girl mom.
No.
My sister. Because they would just beef too much. Like, she's going to be like a 4 sons kind of mom.
Yeah, definitely take minivan vibes aggressively. Taking them to baseball practice.
She has aggressive minivan vibes.
Oh, and Daniel?
Yes.
Coach of every single sports team for his kids.
He also gives off boy dad vibes.
Yeah, aggressively.
Aggressive boy dad vibes.
At the same time, though, I could see him like getting a tutu. Like supporting his daughters in whatever other way, but big dad vibes.
I can see him getting mad at the ballet.
It's like, oh, ref,
what are we doing?
That was a horrible call.
What do you mean my daughter didn't make the pirouette?
That was the full 360.
I'm trying to think of other ballet terms.
I don't know any ballet terms. Oh, man.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
What do you mean my son didn't get the part in Annie?
Oh, he has the red hair. That's all you need nowadays. It's a recessive gene. You know how many redheads we have out here in that age range?
Here's the thing.
Not many.
Us redheads should be put on a reservation where we're allowed to roam. And we cannot be hunted.
So you're saying you should be kept away from civilization and excluded?
No.
That's a good idea.
We don't do that with bald eagles, but we are affording Dane and other redheads alike, by redheads I mean gingers, the same rights as an endangered species.
Hear me out. Whenever the inevitable happens and Lindsay has another child.
Whoa. Samuel, it is 8:45.
Instead of a gender reveal, can we have a ginger reveal?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, will it be a ginger or not?
That would be more interesting.
Like you come in, you wear like a red wig, or you just come in normal.
Think of this, like with the gender reveal, it's only 2 parties.
Yeah.
With a ginger reveal, it could be red, it could be brunette, it could be blonde, could be have black hair.
Well, also,
I think that's the 4.
If you're not faithful, you could have a different kind of reveal. It's like, hey, what? It's crazy. Never mind.
His name is Samuel Sin, Samuel 14434. That's the guy you want to go after.
There's a lot of bad routes you could go with.
I don't even remember what I was looking up because of you. I was going to ask ChatGPT something.
Yeah. I think that was about all my updates for the gender reveal.
Yeah, no more updates for you.
Trying to see. Oh, one other thing, not completely regarding the gender reveal, but Morgan, she's also having a baby that's in that friend group. She loves to post big photo dumps on Facebook.
Yes.
End of the month, and she likes tagging people.
Obviously.
In the past, I had to always like accept the tags because I didn't want just random stuff getting put on my Facebook feed.
Right.
But then typically around my birthday each year, I'm like, nah, turn that off. Let's let everybody see how many birthday messages
Terrible
I get.
idea.
And then I also I hadn't turned it back on where I had to look at that. And Morgan and Michael, she is having a baby soon.
Nice.
And they posted ultrasound pics.
Whoa.
And I was tagged.
Whoa.
So then I was like, Michael is with Samuel, and there's ultrasound pics. Everybody's like, hey, are you good? I'm like,
no,
that's not my child.
That's my child. That is mine. I have it. Yes. No, this is not Lauren.
I received
not anybody else either.
I received multiple texts like, I was just thinking like, oh, cool, ultrasound. Wait, why is Samuel tagged in these photos?
Samuel's also not married.
But if you scroll back like 20 pictures, I'm in some random group photos.
Yes.
But
which
just
stirs the controversy.
Yeah, but just looking quickly, it's just like ultrasound photos. Morgan is with Samuel. It's like, what?
Say those are your ultrasound photos.
I just played off
Morgan
like, man,
is your mom.
I'm so proud.
Yes, I'm so proud of us.
So proud of my friends.
So proud of my friends.
Yeah. So that was also interesting. So if you're on Facebook, make sure you have to approve tags so it doesn't just get put on your feed immediately, because you can get some random stuff.
Here's a better idea. Delete Facebook.
But you need it for Marketplace.
No.
You do. How do you think we got these microphones?
eBay.
No. Marketplace.
We paid full price.
We got them from Marketplace. And I also made a Marketplace deal yesterday, getting some Silver Dollar City discount mugs.
Whoa.
Because why not?
Ooh.
Yeah?
Make sure you actually text me about the Cardinals game this time.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't text me about Nate Bargatze last time.
Did I not?
No, I said, tell me the details.
Okay. Well, I'll message you after this. I don't think I'll forget.
That's what I think.
So yeah, that was part of the update. So yeah, we had the USA beating Canada, the gender reveal. A couple other quick things. I rode 22 miles on my bike in the first time in like forever. Nice. We had some nice weather this past week. Rode with Evan McMahon, who's nowadays living in Arkansas, but he came up. It's like, hey,
Arkansas is cool.
You want to ride?
I live in Arkansas.
Like, let's ride.
I like
Broncos
Arkansas.
Nation. Let's ride. Really good weather. Overall, the ride went pretty well. You never really know if you haven't ridden in a long time. Like, how am I going to feel? Am I going to be completely trashed or not?
Bikes are for communists.
Was slightly trashed.
Bikes are for communists.
Sure.
Use your legs.
Sure. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to run 22 miles. That's
run
for 22 insane
miles.
People.
Running 22 miles is easy.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because we'll get into that a little bit and grind some gears. But a couple other just quick hits. Played Colonist.io this past week with Jordan and Laura, who are in Florida, with also Lauren and Andrew. Like online Catan. Played a lot of it during lockdown back in the day.
Obviously.
Happy 6 years.
Happy 6 years. That is right about now, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we played so much then. It's a really fun game. It's free, and it's Catan. It's online. But went 4-0.
Wow.
Yeah, never lost.
We don't lose in this family.
I dominated. It was pretty great for my self-esteem. Something that wasn't good for my self-esteem was watching the the time change we had this past week.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, I watched it happen.
Samuel, go to bed.
I would have. But the reason at the top of our notes I had Dane kiss the mic is because we were having editing issues, and it was causing me a lot of pain.
That was somebody else.
And I was trying to figure out, how am I going to fix this sound? How am I going to fix Dane? And
can't fix me.
After some work and some edits and doing some research, I figured it out. But by the time I was done, it was 1:52 a.m. I'm like, Let's watch it jump from 2 to 3. So it got to 1:59. I screen recorded 2 o'clock, 3. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. I should go to sleep.
So glad you did that.
Yeah. And then the final little update I had this week, which isn't that little, was a Ghostrunners documentary was dropped, and I was all over it.
Documentary?
Yeah. One of the fans of the podcast studied multimedia something or another in college, and he decided for one of his senior, I think, projects was to create a documentary, full-size documentary about Ghostrunners.
Documentary.
Originally, I think for his class, he only had to do maybe 20 minutes or something shorter. But then he's like, I want to make a full thing. So he did. It's been working on it for about the past year. He interviewed me last February 2025.
That's crazy.
So then I got to see myself, full beard, looking good, talking to the mic during this documentary, which dropped last night, which is pretty cool. Also, other people, Angela Birdwell, she was on there.
Whoa.
Elizabeth Virgil, also Alvaro Eskin.
Hey, quit being a racist.
We were all over that documentary, and I was just hoping the whole time, come on, Samuel 14434. Until next week podcast, please. And
anything.
That did not pop out. I would have loved it to end hey, special thank you to our sponsors, the Until Next Week podcast.
You should have said, well, their podcast inspired me to start my own podcast, the Until Next Week podcast.
Well, I remember when I was originally being interviewed, I think that came up, but I was like, I didn't know if I should really bring this up too much during a documentary about the Ghostrunners podcast.
Bring it up as much as possible.
And then I was hoping at the very end it'll be and here's all the podcasts that came out of this. And that wasn't the case. So I should have promoted us a little better.
You should have started screaming about it.
Yeah. But they had an event in Kansas City yesterday, which was Friday night at time of recording. I was not able to go up there, but Elizabeth Virgil was there.
Wow.
And a lot of other people were there. I'm not actually for sure who else, because Elizabeth was the only one who sent me a photo of her. Wow. Or no, she sent a photo of me on the screen at the event in Kansas City. And I'm like, that's kind of cool.
They're like, this guy, Samuel 14434.
Yeah. I was hoping, just whenever they first show the person, they put the name and their title underneath, and just in parentheses, Samuel 14434. Would have been
They wouldn't
hilarious.
know what that means.
They'd just be like, honestly, a lot of them would know what that
means. Is that his YouTube channel?
No. But overall, it's a very good documentary. It was just over an hour. You can watch it on YouTube if you'd like.
I don't believe in YouTube.
And basically just did the backstory about the Ghostrunners podcast and got a little emotional at times. And
that's crazy.
I was on it quite a bit. It was pretty cool. So shout out Nathan Culli. Thank you for putting together an extravagant work. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the Ghostrunners podcast, watch Unscripted, the Ghostrunners documentary.
When is the Until Next Week documentary?
I think we
I have a lot to say.
We have some work to do.
I have a lot to say about
this. That's for the Patreon.
We're still waiting on that. We're still waiting on video clips, Samuel.
You can make them too.
You know I can't make them.
You said at the beginning of the year.
I'm the least creative person ever.
Hey, I think I'm gonna go fully in on the pod. I'm gonna learn how to do this video editing. And have you tried one time?
Yeah, watch this.
It is March 14th. Happy Pi Day.
It is nice.
Yeah. 3.141592653575 or 85.
Well, now you're ruining my day because I just realized I have to buy pie now.
Yeah,
at some point today.
Yeah.
How do I edit videos?
I think you use CapCut. I think that's one of the softwares that people recommend. I don't know if it's free or not.
Choose a video editing app: CapCut, iMovie, DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, InShot.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna learn anything too quickly there.
That's what you think.
Because Joshua Schmitz, he's our video guy.
Yeah, he's been slacking.
I know. He's like, I have a job. I'm doing other work. I don't want to work.
We both have jobs and we're doing this.
Yeah, but we're not making the videos.
Yeah, I know. And I bet the video would take shorter time to edit the video than it does to record this whole thing.
It's hard to make you look good, Dane. That takes a lot of effort.
Sup.
Yeah. Well, you should just go into your updates because that's about it for me.
I'm playing in a pickleball tournament this week.
Oh.
Well, round 2 of the pickleball tournament.
Oh, okay. So at Hill City.
The Commons one, yes.
Oh, yes.
And the opponent that we're playing,
you didn't play this past week?
No, it was the other side of the bracket round 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now it's our side of the bracket round 2. So this will be to go to pool play, aka the final 6.
Ooh.
And then of the final 6, the top 4 wins. So whoever goes 0-2 in that one goes home, which I can already tell you who's going to be in the final 4, judging by the bracket.
Yeah.
After watching
Duke,
all
UNC,
of the first round.
Missouri State, and someone else.
And Valparaiso.
Liberty.
Oh, Liberty Flibberty.
Yeah.
So we're going to play somebody this week. From what I gather, it should be not a super hard matchup.
Well, you play the number 1 seed in your first round, which you won.
Yeah, so that helped.
Yeah.
However, there's another pair that are in our same bracket. The good news is we will not meet them until pool play.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to get a free run at them.
Aren't you in pool play?
No, next round will be pool play.
So what are you now?
We're in round 2. Round 2.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Where we're playing the same thing, elimination. I think we should win pretty good.
Yeah.
But then when we play this other team in the pool play, the good news is I think the top 2 teams advance, so we'll just get a free game against them.
That's fine.
And I'll be like, oh man, this will be great. I can't wait to play them and learn their weaknesses.
Well, based on the videos I've seen, it looks like all the teams have a lot of weaknesses.
I would say there's 4 teams that are decent to good.
Why don't they videotape those teams? They don't post those on the Instagram story.
Because they, what's their faces? The C team that is there, they're like, what? You're playing games all night long? Yes, you should get a video of all of them. No. And then they get a video of the first round or the first game, maybe the second game, then they leave.
It looked like they were just warming up during the game. I'm like, come on.
No, they were actually playing.
It look elite.
Yeah. And that's the problem. Some guy was wearing cowboy boots this past week.
Hey,
and I was
that's not bad.
He slipped and fell.
I think Rebecca sent us both an Instagram video the other day. I haven't caught up in these a couple weeks.
The frying pan.
Yeah, and that's like a guy who does this a lot, and I'm pretty sure he went to a Friday pickleball event, Samuel14434, but you have to click the link in the bio. Someone did this past week, so shout out to you.
Shout out to you, listener.
Yeah, or whoever you are. But yeah, I guess he just goes around and he wears cowboy boots and I think maybe jorts and uses a frying pan to play pickleball.
As he should.
He was not at the Commons event, but he does go to other events.
I should wear jorts.
Just for the easy rounds.
I'm talking about.
You get disqualified for a non-regulation paddle as a frying pan.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
it. Yeah.
But yeah, so playing that this week. Also had a birthday this week, and so
I know,
which was the worst day possible. And so I said there was a few phrases that came out of my birthday that I think are ones I want to use from now on. One of them was, I'd rather get punched in the face than get sung happy birthday, which I feel
singing, being sung that whole scenario. It's just awkward.
Well,
unless you're maybe 4 years old and you're kind of excited about it. Otherwise, it's just everyone's staring at me. They're singing out a tune.
Yep. And you're supposed to just stand there and take it.
Yeah.
It's I realized this go around that birthdays are not for the person.
Jack, you know what to do.
Dang it. I realized that birthdays are not for you. It's for everybody else.
Yeah, that's the point. When you're 1 year old and you're having a birthday.
Yeah.
As you don't know anything. You're just over there sitting in your poo.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I absolutely despise my birthday. And so
well, we're going to jump to this right now. For the poll this week, it was choose your happy birthday message to Dane.
Good.
And the options were either happy birthday, Dane, or Dane, be better. Everyone has a birthday. And 80% of the people said, Dane, be better. Everyone has a birthday.
Everybody voted for that one?
For your birthday message.
That is clearly the answer.
So just want to let you know.
Yeah. And so the annoying part was at work, all my coworkers were blah, 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 happy birthday. How do you feel? And I'm like, I hate this day. And then they're like, why? You're wrong for feeling this way. And I'm like, I don't care.
You're like, I'm 47 now.
Yeah.
It's
like every
you can't
birthday.
Tell, I'm Benjamin Buttoning.
Every birthday past 21 is a terrible birthday. And
25, you get to rent a vehicle.
Ooh.
And that's pretty sweet.
No, it's not. So now I go to 29, and all I get for turning 29 is nobody believing me when I say I'm 29.
Well, on the bright side, you're only 7 years from 22. Taylor Swift's best song ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So birthdays are the worst, the absolute worst thing there ever was or will be. And not true. Communism is.
On the bright side, I know there's a lot of people who die on their birthday because of like all the emotions surrounding it. Yes. But with you, with how much you hate birthdays, you might actually get like a boost to life.
Well, I'm never going to die. So there's that.
Yeah, that is true.
But also, I'm trying to think of the worst things that I can think of right now.
Communism,
birthdays, Michael Fuller.
I was going to say Michael Fuller. He's been active in our text threads lately. I'm like, I know. Michael.
Jack's jokes.
Yeah.
Those are
Jack also.
Yeah. Those are like the
Florida.
top. If I had to pick top 5 worst things, it'd be that, Kansas, the University of Kansas, and Kansas the State. What else is just terrible?
Shingles. Shingles are the worst. I hate those.
I like shingles more than everything.
You haven't had not shingles on the roof, shingles on your body that
I like
tear
shingles.
apart.
Yeah. After you've been through what I've been through, it's like, yeah.
I don't know.
Just another thing.
It seems like you'd made it through pretty well. I was in a lot of pain during shingles.
Yeah, I was in a lot of pain during cancer,
but
Samuel.
Look at you now. You're wearing a bird on your hat.
I am wearing a bird on my hat.
Yeah.
Also, during my birthday, they took me to Chick-fil-A, which, if you know anything about me, take me to I Love Tacos. Don't take me to Chick-fil-A.
What? Was it Tuesday? No, it was Monday.
It was a Monday.
Which means you can't go to Taco Tuesday on a Monday. Well, so that way you had to go to Chick-fil-A, the Lord's place.
I was also not asked, where do you want to go?
You're like, hey, we're going to I guess we should ask Dane. Dane, do you want to go pay for
They
us?
never said that. They put a fake meeting on my calendar because they knew I wouldn't go to the lunch if they just asked me to go to lunch. And so before I went there, I had 4 sliders.
Yeah.
And then they said, all right, time for the meeting, Dane. And I grabbed my laptop and they said, actually leave that. And then we just got in the car and drove to Chick-fil-A. And I go, nice. Good thing I housed 4 sliders before this.
I don't know if I texted you about this. I don't think I did. Did you not go to 7 Brew and get all your free drinks at every spot?
No, I wouldn't have done it anyways.
But you could have gone. You could have gone for the record.
No, I don't want.
You could have got like 12
drink.
drinks. You're like, I don't want these. You just get them and then you throw them at other cars as you're driving.
I've been to 7 Brew, I think 2 or 3 times in my life.
Yeah, the best time to go is during your birthday when it's free because otherwise it's overpriced sugar water. Yeah,
exactly.
Or sugar milk.
Ew.
And that's basically what it is. Sugar cream. Is that better for you?
No. Ew.
Yeah.
So on my birthday at the Chick-fil-A though, I asked for more ranch and I said, yeah, it's a lot of ranch, but she calls me Big Back all the time, which one of my coworkers. And then the worker comes back with the ranch and goes, here you go, Big Back.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Please tell me, were they serious or were they joking?
No, he was laughing.
Because I was going to say, it was like a one of the old lady? 14-year-old homeschoolers. They're like, oh, that guy's name's Big Back.
Wow.
Cool.
It's probably because he's so strong.
That's hilarious. They called him Big Back. Did anyone else hear that?
Yes, the entire table heard that. Yeah, they all laughed. And I go, that's crazy because if I was a Karen, you'd so be fired right now.
But at the same time, you said Big Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, he'd be fired.
That's awesome.
But so instead, I invited him to youth. Me and my other coworker were like, hey, you should come to youth. And then he goes,
they all call me Big Back.
He goes, actually, I'm looking for a church right now. And we're like, sweet, come to our youth group on Wednesday nights. And then he goes, well, this Wednesday I'm supposed to maybe like see about a girl, like take her out or something like that.
Take her out to youth. That's what ministry's for dating.
I said, bring her.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I don't, maybe. And I go, it's a free date. Bring her. And he goes, freeze up my alley. Yeah. And I go, yeah, bring her, dude. And he's like a junior in high school. And I go, come on down. And then, what was it? Oh yeah. He goes, I've been getting into guitar. Can I play in the band? I go, we'll see. Come down. Come on down. And in my head, I'm like, absolutely not.
I feel called to preach. Can I do the lesson as well?
I'm like, I don't even know if you're a Christian. Come on down, dude.
Well, if you're working at Chick-fil-A, there's a 94.3% chance you're a Christian.
Well, and then he actually showed up, which was great.
Yeah.
And they brought his lady friend, also great, but he was wearing toe shoes. And then he gave us a 20-minute speech on why toe shoes are better than regular shoes.
And you're like, yeah, we don't, this actually was our last event. We're canceling the ministry. Don't come back.
It is funny because we don't have youth this Wednesday because spring break.
That is wild. That is wild.
But we actually have a jam session going on, so he's going to be showing.
What flavor?
Strawberry.
Okay.
No, it's where all the like people who are interested in doing worship come and they play, and our worship leader Ricardo, Pretty Ricky from Hill City, our sponsor right here. He actually gives them tips and whatever, like, hey, this and this, you need to work on this, blah, blah, blah.
How does he have time to teach you when the whole time they're just like, you got to sit next to JP Bakluda? What was he like? What did he smell like? Was he really that tall in real life? Did you have him freestyle rap like Dane did?
Those kids probably don't even know who JP is.
Yeah. It is wild. There are times where I bring up, even to like, I think even my younger sister, I think I've brought up maybe John Christ before. I don't think she even knew who he was.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, I think she knows who JP is.
That's how I felt about Matt Chandler.
Yeah. Matt Chandler though is like a different level than JP. Like I can understand you not know Matt Chandler unless you're like a little bit deeper into it. But JP, I feel like everybody knows.
He's all over the board.
Yeah.
Like you should love him all across the board.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that grinds my gears. That kid called me big back.
Yeah.
So it just was traumatizing to my ego and to who I am as a person.
It's hard to switch between the sounds.
I know. I was stalling until you got to it.
Yeah. Getting back to what grinds my gears. I don't know if you've seen this or not. The LA Marathon.
I saw a high school teacher won it, right?
Well, I think that is true. But something that else is like wild is typically when you run marathons, you get like your medals when you pass the finish line.
Right, and that's the participation part.
Yeah, well, this was even more participation because I guess the weather was like slightly not as great. And I think I heard,
like what is that?
I heard, it was like 70. So it was like a little warmer than usual.
That is a little warm, but.
And they're like, if you make it at least 18 miles, you'll receive a finisher medal.
If you make it 18 miles?
For a marathon, that's 75%.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And I was just like, I wouldn't want this. Like, it just reminded me of my failures. Like 18, yep, did it. So, you got the finisher medal for the LA Marathon. Did you actually do the whole thing? Nah. Did 18 of the 26.
I did a triathlon in 90 degrees.
Yeah, it is
unreal.
Kind of insane. And they would just remind me of my failure continually. It would grind my gears continually. I'm like why?
Like you get the medal for finishing.
It's already bad.
It's already participation.
It's already like, do I really want to accept this? Like part of like my morals are based on like not getting participation.
Yeah.
And now this is like partially participating. This is the PPs.
Wow. When I read that on your thing here, LA participation trophy/medals, I was like, oh, they're just going to talk about how maybe they get trophies too.
No.
I'd be like, well, it's still participation, whatever. But not finishing it and yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
You're just paying for it now. Just give them a medal as soon as they sign up.
Yeah. And I just typed it in on here, and one of the top posts is from the New York Post, and it's like, LA Marathon betrayed the many to shield the feelings of a few.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And I can't believe New York said that.
In a move, well, New York Post isn't like a
liberal.
I think they can kind of swing around every which way. But it says, in a move reeking of participation trophy culture run amok, the Los Angeles Marathon last week introduced a new rule. Any runner who made it past 18 of the 26.2 mile course, even if they didn't cross the finish line, received a medal.
Even if they
Organizers of the March 8th race claimed it was for heat-related safety reasons.
If it's 70 degrees.
But let's call it what it is, a well-intentioned but ultimately destructive concession to fragility. A marathon isn't just a casual jog, it's a grueling test of physical and mental endurance, a punishing odyssey that demands preparation, perseverance, and yes, a willingness to push your limits. That's the point. Runners train for months, battling blisters, fatigue, and doubt for a singular thrill of completing the race.
You just ripped apart.
Yeah, I thought this article was shorter than what it is, and actually it's kind of long.
Well, that's true. Like,
but last sentence.
Yeah.
After all, in the race of life, the real winners are those who go the distance, not those who bail out halfway and demand we all act otherwise.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And that's New York Post for you.
Can't believe they let somebody publish that.
It might have been one of the what's it called? Like opinion pieces. I don't know.
Oh.
But why would the LA? I'm sure the LA race. They're like, yeah, we ordered a lot of medals, and there's a good chance a lot of people don't finish.
And
we don't know what we're going to do with these.
All right, right here. Let's ask chat what the temperature was
I think it was 70.
What was the temperature?
But I mean,
in LA, Los Angeles, on March 8th. Boom.
Yeah. Or you could say for the marathon. What was the temp during the LA Marathon for 18 miles. This is what you need. During the March 8th, 2026 Los Angeles Marathon, temperatures rose from the mid-50s at the 7 a.m. start to near 80 and up to 90 in some areas by the time many runners reached the 18-mile mark, prompting officials to allow participants to stop early and still receive a medal.
That's stupid.
Yeah, just be better. Go a little slower and finish. I see there's a clip right here. I think it's a video of Oprah like, you get one, you get one, you get a car. And I think it's the same idea as like, these are the LA marathon officials with medals.
Wow.
So also, I feel like for some people, like if you made the 18 miles and you got the medal, it's like, well, do I really want to run the last 8? No. Like I can still post this and people won't know the difference.
I would run the last 8 just to be like, I actually finished. Everybody who didn't do this is not a finisher.
But I think it's less motivating to actually finish at that point. It's like, well, I already got it. What am I running for at this point? I'm already kind of slow. I guess snacks.
I would do it to stick it to people. That's all I would do.
They should have another medal. They should have a medal for the 18 milers and then
a silver,
like another
silver
medal.
18 mile.
Yeah.
And then a gold finish.
But then they'll just keep on pushing up all of them. Make it 12 miles, you get the first medal. 18,
bronze.
You get the second medal.
Yep.
26, you get the third medal. You
At
do the
12,
last 0.2, you get a banana.
12, you didn't even run a half marathon. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Half marathons are easy.
Yeah.
Full marathons are easy.
What grinds your gears?
So that grinds my gears. That grinds my gears.
I figured it would.
That grinds my gears more than what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
And what grinds my gears is that during Lent season here at our church, we've been doing. I don't know if
you got it in your belly button.
What? No. At our church, we've been doing a progressive, like, kind of 6 different weeks of 6 different things of Lent. Yes, Samuel.
Yeah, raise my hand. I just want to take a wild guess of what you're going to say before you say it.
Yes.
And then I want to know once you go if I'm right. I'm pretty sure you're going to rant about how it's like 1 week of whatever, and you can just push it off the 7 days and then just do it the 8th day because you can change around. And that's the end of my comments. So continue.
I wasn't planning on saying that, but also, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Because I did that. So we're doing 6 different weeks in 6 different things. So you give up like this certain thing for a week. And we post about it on our social media. So we're like, hey, it's this one this week and then all the way through. First week was no unnecessary shopping. Second week was no television or movies.
That's this week right now.
No, that was last week.
Oh, this week was the podcast and music.
Yes.
Which I also felt a little convicted, like, well, what if we were recording the podcast?
Well, I'm going to get into that. So
well, I've also listened to a lot of music and podcasts this week.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you go.
So yeah, then it was no TV or video games. And so that one wasn't bad. That one was like when the World Baseball Classic was on.
Yeah.
There was one night, Saturday night, I was like, man, I really want to watch that. And there was an NBA game on. I was like, I want to watch that. And I was like, dang, I can't. And the cool part was I was actually supposed to be like reading and praying, and I was gonna like cut it short in order to go watch these things.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is actually what Lent is for right here, to not do these things and turn to God. So, wow, cool. And so this week is no music, and so
or podcasts.
So driving in the car has been terrible. I've just been super tired in the car, and then it hit me like yesterday. I was like, dude, I just want to listen to music. And like stay awake and get hype or whatever it is. And then we during our young adult ministry though, during the Pickleball Madness,
did they not play music?
No, they did play music.
You're like, no, you've ruined it. I've made it almost the entire. Well, actually, at that point, I made it 2 days.
As soon as they started playing, I started pointing at everybody. I go, "You're in sin. You're in sin. You're in sin." That's what I actually did.
And you had the mic because you're the announcer.
Yeah, because they let me announce a little bit. You're in sin.
That's awesome. I'm going to throw all the first stones and the second stone and the third stone. I have earplugs in. I can't hear the music.
I didn't actually do it over the microphone, but I did do it to people. You're in sin. You're in sin.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
And it was great. And the best part was we didn't listen to like Christian music while we were doing it. We were listening to AC/DC. So Back in Black, Highway to Hell.
Did you actually listen to that?
Yes.
That's insane. Who was writing the music?
Not me. I was like,
that is insane.
I never figured out who was on it.
That is an insane song. I'm sure they're like, hey guys, should I click this one? Should I do Highway to Hell in the church?
I kept singing. I was like, Highway to the Commons.
Yes.
Highway to Hill
Commons. Yeah. Highway to Hill City. Yeah, that works.
That was funny.
That's insane.
So I was like, this is whack. And then I went into Plato's Closet this week and they were playing music over the thing. And I was like, I might just chill out here for a second.
Like, I'm just. Do you need help find anything? Nah, I'm just browsing. Oh, can you turn that up a little bit?
I won't lie. They played a song I knew, and only one song, and it was Closer by the Chainsmokers. And I was like, dang, I forgot how much I missed this song, especially this week.
Do you?
I don't listen to it regularly.
I was actually kind of surprised. Do you go to Plato's Closet a decent amount?
No, one of my friends went and he bought some Lulu pants there that were like nothing wrong with them, $20. And I was like, I need to go to Plato's Closet.
I don't think I realized that. I know it's like a high end kind of thrift store where they choose what they want basically. Yes. But at the same time, I mean, that's not bad. No. Like if you want the higher quality stuff, you have a better chance to find it there than like the thrift store. But of course, the prices will be slightly higher.
A little higher. I went and it was pretty good because like I found 3 items that I liked and that I think I'm actually going to wear. And I paid like $22 for all 3 of them. And I was like, all right, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
is that where you got the hat from?
No, I get this from online. I need to delete everything about the internet. And so
was it an ad that popped up? You're like, I can buy a bird hat that's not a Cardinal.
Well, so I've been getting it. I like Western wear stuff too. I don't know. My style, I have a little bit of every sort of style.
Yeah, you're wearing a Seek Jesus black hoodie with a white baseball cap styled hat with a giant bird on the front.
With a red brim.
Red brim, yes.
And then I'm wearing Lulu shorts. And then my old running shoes because I'm supposed to go hiking with my students or college students I'm discipling.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's what grinds my gears.
Nice. You need a haircut though?
I do need a haircut, but I'm saving it because I'm teaching at the Commons, not this week, but next week.
Yeah, I have it in the calendar.
Yes, on the 24th or something like
Day
that.
After the St. Louis Cardinals versus Springfield Cardinals.
Yes. Yeah. And so, dang, I probably can't go then.
You could still. You just could still. You can still prep.
I'll be sitting there being like, oh man, I really need to get this done. This.
You should still go. You can do it. You can do both. You're somewhat competent.
So I'm saving my haircut until right before that.
Did it? I clicked the button.
No, you didn't. It's that time of day, so listen up, because it's time
for some sports talk.
The segment where we boldly analyze things we barely watched. Did we do research? Factually, no. Emotionally, yes. We're talking Big Daddy hacks, devastating sacks, and fourth quarter comebacks. But most importantly, no sucker.
Speaking of Big Daddy hacks, we're recording a little earlier than usual because I'm going over to Hammons Field after we record to try to hit a home run. They're doing a special where if you've already bought season tickets, you get 10 outs to hit a home run in the minor league stadium, which is basically a major league sized stadium.
Yes.
And if you do, you get your tickets for free. But I hate it because they changed it up this year, and now they're like, you only can do this one time in your life where if you get the free tickets, you're good. But I don't know if anyone's ever even won it in the first place. But all of a sudden, they're just like, I guess we don't want like 1 or 2 people winning free tickets each year. So I'm a little annoyed in that regard, even though I haven't got free tickets yet.
I'll say it's a good promotion every year.
It is cool because they know most people who are going to swing are Steve and Carol, and they're not getting it out of the infield.
Yeah, they're just excited that they got to be on the field and try and take a hat.
Yeah, so there's only a few people who actually have the capability of hitting a home run. And before, I think they gave you unlimited swings. And now because they're doing 10 outs, I'm like, I have to legitimately go to the batting cages before this to get my swing warmed up.
Yeah, get a little warm. It's kind of like no warm up for pickleball madness.
Yeah, I think this would be a little bit harder, though, to hit a home run.
No, it's the same difficulty.
Hit a home run with a wood bat casually like 330. just no warm up.
Hey, it's a daddy hack.
So I'm going to that. Hopefully I can get one out. We'll see what happens. I'll talk about that more next week. But in the meantime, NFL free agency, we talked about it briefly last week. It's been going crazy.
Side note.
This week, yes.
I'm 2 years older than Lindsay Reed right now. That's all.
She's so young.
She's 27 and I'm 29.
Yeah.
She doesn't know anything about life.
Yeah. And you have way more kids than her.
I do.
Yeah.
Back to NFL free agency.
Getting into it right away, there was a breaking news post that I saw. This was posted a couple days ago, so it's not breaking for anyone else. But it says, breaking, sources confirm that Don and Kelce's youngest son is returning to the Chiefs for his 14th season in the NFL. The Chiefs and New Heights posted that together on Instagram.
They like collabed?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's kind of,
think of all the other podcasts that people on the team have.
Yeah, but it's Travis Kelce's.
I know.
So it's a little different.
Well, I'm just saying, if I work for this team or if I play for this team, I'm like, why didn't you post my podcast?
They know why.
Unreal.
Because he's the reason that Taylor Swift's at the games and brought them millions and millions and millions of dollars.
And they leaned into it, as would I, if Taylor Swift starts coming on the podcast.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Also, my vision's kind of blurry right now, so hopefully I can still read the rest of these notes. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't know, but we'll finish the pod.
Well, I can read.
Hopefully. But yeah, just tons of deals going on. Some of the highlights for myself was Malik Willis. I was correct.
What did he go for?
He went to the Dolphins.
Yes.
And I think it was like closer to like $20 million a year, not
it was
$30
cheaper,
million a year. I don't know if it's true or not. I heard a rumor that maybe the Jets offered him more. Maybe. I don't know if that's real, but he ended up going to the Dolphins, which makes sense because the Miami Dolphins are actually the Miami Packers. With how many Packers personnel have gone there this season.
We have the Dallas Packers too.
You have the Dallas Packers and Miami Packers.
Yes.
They're expanding their reach. But yeah, Malik Willis, excited to see him go there. He's a solid dude. There's a video I saw again the other day from like the NFL Combine. Mm-hmm. I think they get tons of free gear, and he found like a homeless lady on the street and just gave her like lots of his random free gear that he got during that. And it's like, oh, this guy's like legit. He's like actually walks the walk instead of just talking the talk.
I wonder what the structure of his deal is, because Sam Darnold, when he went to Seattle, so his deal was like 33-ish a year, but after the first year, it was basically all voided money, and they could cut him and not have like a big cap hit. And so I wonder if Malik's is the same.
All I'm seeing is it's a 3-year, $67.5 million deal with $45 million guaranteed.
Okay. Yeah, 45 is not bad because that's that 15 a year if you end up only paying the guaranteed money.
And for him, hasn't really received any big contracts yet.
Yeah.
Like now, assuming he's wise with it, he could easily.
Oh, he's in Florida too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he could easily live off that the rest of his life.
Yeah,
as long as he's wise.
For context, Kenneth Walker signed for 14 a year. So if Malik is 15 a year,
well, $15 million for Malik after was it Daniel Jones received 40 for the Giants back in the day.
Well, yeah,
and then the
that
Colts,
was before the resetting it.
Yeah. So
and then the Colts give him more money.
It does look smart on the Dolphins end, getting Malik at like a lower price and just seeing what happens. Like if he's elite, great. If not, worst situation, you're out $45 million.
He could be a bridge quarterback to the next guy.
They already have like $100 million dead cap space or however that works for
new head coach
Tua. So
Tua's gone. Yeah. I forgot about that.
But yeah, looking forward to seeing Malik. Hopefully he does well there, except when they play the Packers. Already mentioned, Travis Kelce's back with the Chiefs, and like you mentioned, Kenneth Walker also with the Chiefs.
Yes.
As a Chiefs fan, I think you'd be excited about that.
Who, me?
No, I'm saying like if you're a Chiefs fan, I think you'll be excited about that, actually having a competent running back for the first time in a few years.
Putting myself in the Chiefs fans' shoes, you go from a D+ running back room to solid B, maybe B+.
Yeah. Because you still got the Kareem Hunt in the back.
Really?
So I think he's still the backup. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they have an like running back.
Oh, and they still have Brashard Smith, the guy they drafted in the 7th round last year.
Yeah. But most importantly, they still have their kicker, Harrison Butker.
Yes, our goat. Our Catholic goat.
A few other quick hits. Mike Evans, 49ers.
That was wild.
Well, because he's been a buck his whole life. And then he wanted to go to a team that could be a Super Bowl contender, get a lot of shots. And 49ers honestly would be that option.
I'll say that was the most surprising signing of all of them for me. I just didn't think he was ever going to be a guy that would leave. I thought he was going to be a lifetime Buck, and the Buccaneers would be like, yeah, we want you lifetime here too. And so that was just for those reasons, not the competitive reasons. I thought he was going to be a one team forever kind of guy.
But at the same time, like there's only so many years he has left. And
he's
honestly,
32.
You have a much better chance at winning a Super Bowl with the 49ers right now than you do with Buccaneers.
You say that, but their division
I do say that. I do say that, but I think they would have a better chance. And maybe the division is terrible or whatever else, but if you do still, if you're going to win the Super Bowl, you basically have to win your division either way. You're not going to be the best team in the bad league or bad division and then just win it out of nowhere. That's unlikely.
Yeah, I think Baker's a better quarterback than Purdy.
But better weapons all around with the 49ers.
Better coach.
Yeah.
All of it.
Couple others on here. Kyler Murray to the Vikings. Didn't love that as a Packers fan.
Yeah.
Still think the Vikings will probably get fourth into the division.
Oh, my goodness.
But it is intriguing him being there.
I think the Vikings Man,
I still think they'll get fourth.
I don't think they'll get fourth. I think they're going to be a lot better now.
I mean, I still don't think they'll be top two. I think it'll still be between the Packers and Lions. I think the Bears and Vikings will still fight for the bottom.
So here's how I play it out in my head. Is Kyler better than Sam Darnold?
I don't know. Sam went off, though, that year.
Yeah.
And he actually can throw the ball a lot better. Kyler Murray is still more of a running quarterback threat.
Is Kyler better than Kirk Cousins? Yes.
Kirk Cousins, when he got injured that one year, he was leading like all passing offensive categories.
Yeah.
Like I think I almost picked him up on my fantasy team, or I thought about it because he legitimately was going off.
Yeah. So Kyler, and Kirk was really good.
He's better than their option currently.
Until he tore his Achilles.
He's better than JJ.
I get into that in my manifesto. I do 3 winners and 3 losers from free agency.
Yeah.
But did I put the Vikings as a big winner?
They're an okay winner. I don't think they're a huge winner.
I put them as a big winner.
Yeah.
Because I think you're going from incompetent child man boy
I already forgot
quarterback.
What was his name? I forgot.
JJ McCarthy.
Okay, so it is JJ. Okay.
He said
I'm so used to JJ Weatherholt with the Cardinals. I'm like, is the quarterback for the Vikings also JJ?
So you got the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions. Man, I think the Lions are going to finish last.
Oh, you think so?
I think they finished last year. And
maybe.
And then they lose David Montgomery, lose. Jameer's going to be amazing. That's my biggest takeaway from free agency. Jahmyr Gibbs is the number 1 pick in all fantasy football drafts.
Yeah, I think you brought that up before. Yeah, Vikings and Lions both had a 9-8 record, but technically the Lions were below.
Had the
Vikings.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think
I forgot the Vikings actually had a winning record.
Yeah. And that was with JJ McCarthy and bums, and now you're bringing in Kyler, and you give him Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. But Justin Jefferson remember how to catch a football after not being thrown the football for an entire season.
Man, that would have been frustrating.
Yeah.
Also, they get him for like $1.7 million, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So that
it's a smart deal on their end. For sure.
Yeah. You take little risk here. It's a 1-year minimum deal. Are you? Yeah, come on.
Hey, JJ, you're our guy. We just want to have someone in the room just in case we break your ankles.
JJ, you're our guy. Wink.
Wink. Wait,
wink.
Why? Who are you winking at? Who are you winking at?
Nothing.
You said I'm your guy.
Wink. And you are.
Wink. Yeah.
I love it. I love team speak and coach speak because they're just professional liars.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm sure you'll have some other hits with some of your free agency stuff, but the only other main note I had was that I don't remember his last name, but Bam Adebayo. It had 83 points of just ugly basketball.
Oh my goodness.
Still at 83 points, but
yeah,
insane.
It was Tuesday night. I remember because I was at the Pickleball Madness and people started telling me about it. I was like, no way. And I looked up the stats and I saw he shot 43 free throws.
Yeah.
And then
I missed like 5 or 6 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. He could have had 90.
Oh my goodness. And then I went back and the internet was just killing him for it. And so I went back and watched some of the highlights. It was terrible.
I think he shot 21 threes and made like 7. And he's also, I didn't realize he was a center.
Yes.
He's a center and just like doing that. And then,
he's like a 6'9" center, so he's smaller.
Either way, 83 points is impressive, but I looked at like the overall efficiency stats and it was not an efficient scoring performance.
A terrible efficient game.
Yeah.
Also, like I was like, oh, 83, that's crazy. Can't believe he's up there with Kobe and Wilt now. And then you look into it, and their team is intentionally fouling the other team so that they can get more possessions.
That's what I was...
Unreal.
That's what I was seeing. Like, I didn't watch the game, but I heard about that afterwards. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. Is that really what they were doing?
People at the free throw line for the Miami Heat who were not Bam Adebayo were missing on purpose to try and get him rebounds so that they could get a possession for him again.
Yeah,
there's a video of them throwing it at the rim, and they're up... What was it? They were up like 130 to like 91. They're intentionally fouling.
Yeah, they end up winning like 25 or 30 points. And I'm like, that's insane.
It was the Washington Wizards. They were intentionally fouling, which first off, you should feel shame, Washington. Shame on you. You quadruple them. You do not let records be set on you.
Yeah, it was ugly. And the one bright side was with a minute and a half left, they finally took him out of the game because they could have kept him in and be like, hey, we can get you at a 90. I know we're up at 25, but let's try to get you 7 more points in the last 90 seconds.
Man, I think it was less than that, but
yeah.
Because once you break Kobe's record, it's like, okay, well, you got to get to 101.
Kobe's second place record.
Yeah, Kobe's second place record.
His record, Wilt Chamberlain with 100 points, allegedly.
I was going to say, did you know that's a conspiracy theory?
Well, SBSA didn't really have video of a lot of the games back then.
Wasn't televised.
But I think he still did it. And then 81 points for Kobe back in 2006. And then casually 20 years later, Bam had 83.
Kobe's was real, though, because 2 weeks before Kobe's, he had 63 through 3 quarters. And then they're like, Kobe, do you want to go like for 70? And he goes, no, I'll save it for another time.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, he plays the Toronto Raptors. And then he actually needed it in the game in order to win the game. And so he goes on and wins the game. And this is 2006, like right after Shaq leaves and they're trying to rebuild the team. And so ended up being a good thing for them. So Bam's 83 points, I think, were fraudulent. And so, and also look at the names of the players who were playing that day on both sides, and it's unreal.
You don't even need to look at the names; just look at them playing the Washington Wizards.
Yes, there's nobody good.
They haven't had a good player since Michael Jordan came back there 25 years ago.
Gilbert Arenas, he brought a gun in the locker room, but
hey, shots fired.
That was crazy.
Not then though.
John Wall was good. Bradley Beal, like that team was fun. It wasn't; they weren't good, but they were fun.
Did you have any other sports updates? It looks like you have a couple here, maybe.
Yeah, the Cowboys, like their free agency, like I'm going to be talking about them later, so I don't even want to talk about them.
Yeah.
So will the Chiefs rebound? I think Chiefs will be better than expected, but I don't think they're going to win the division. I'm really high on the Chargers this year and the AFC
Chargers
West.
won last year, right?
No, Chiefs didn't make the playoffs. So then, who did win the division? The Broncos won the division.
That was it.
Yeah.
Let's ride.
Yeah, Broncos won the division. I think they're going to regress. I think they won a lot of one-score games, a lot like the Chiefs did the previous year, and then the quarterback gets hurt, and then that's why they don't go to the Super Bowl. So I think the Chargers are going to win with Mike McDaniel as their OC. I'm like, and then they bring in some healthy guys. They're starting to make some moves, and I'm like, okay, subtly, pretty good. Their bookend tackles, who are all pro bookend tackles, like are going to be back and healthy. And I'm like, okay, I think they're going to be great. And so then the Maxx Crosby trade fell through.
Yeah, that was also
on Tuesday.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so it was a trade to the Ravens for 2 first-round picks, and then he fails his physical, and so they waived the trade, and I'm like, that's crazy.
They've had buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, no, you failed it.
Which apparently they were trying to sign Trey Hendricks and trade for Maxx Crosby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. And so that's crazy. And then the last thing I have quickly is AJ Brown trade rumors. So there's
been trade rumors for the past year and a half.
Oh, yeah. Because he just is kind of a diva, doesn't want to get along with his team. And then, so the logic fit, the one that I think is going to happen is he gets traded to the Patriots because Mike Vrabel was his coach with the Tennessee Titans.
Which they already got Dobbs.
Yeah, they got Dobbs, who would be a good number 2. And so then if you trade for AJ Brown, you got a good number 1. You can go. You probably won't have to give up much to go get him because he's expensive and kind of a headache. And so I think he would be great for the Patriots to go get. And so it's kind of that. But then I heard another team is in on it in the trade.
Wait, do the Patriots still have Diggs?
No, they cut him. I think he's going to be in jail next year because he did some crazy things.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's another team in on the AJ Brown sweepstakes, and it's a team you would not expect. Give me 2 guesses.
Team I would not expect.
Yeah.
AJ Brown sweepstakes.
You want which conference?
I'm not great at the conferences, but sure.
NFC.
Is it someone in the NFC North?
No.
Is it the Cowboys?
No.
No, Cowboys would make sense. They like drama. Commanders?
No.
Is it your division?
No, not my division.
Dang, I don't really know the division.
NFC West.
49ers?
No.
NFC West. So there's 49ers.
Yep.
The Chargers are AFC.
Yes. Super Bowl champs.
And Seahawks.
No, it's not them.
Dang it. I'm trying to think NFC West. Oh, it has to be Cardinals or
Cardinal is NFC West, but it's not them.
Oh,
it's the last team you're not thinking of.
It's the last one.
Yeah.
Is it the California team?
Yep.
There's so many California teams. Oh, Rams.
Yes, Rams.
That was it.
The Rams are in. And
wait, which guy were we talking about again?
AJ Brown.
Oh, that was it.
Yes. So the Rams are in on an AJ Brown trade.
I mean, they kind of checks out with their owner who's just
They
trash.
have Puka, they have Devontae Adams, and then you want to add AJ Brown.
Just a good number 3. Okay, I need more passes. Look at who we're throwing to. You're getting the 3rd most passes here.
That's wild if he goes there.
We have the top 2 wide receivers who are two of the top ones in football history.
Yes.
You'll get what you get, but you're our number 3.
How do you pay all 3 of those guys? I don't know how that works. And then put a defense on the field and then pay Matthew Stafford.
Unless if the trade is just stupid.
Yeah, if Devontae's in the trade.
Devontae wouldn't be in the trade. Devontae's so good.
It doesn't make, it wouldn't make any sense.
Devontae, come home. But come to the Packers.
He'd be a less of a
3-team trade.
Somehow.
I want Devontae back.
Yeah, everybody wants Devontae. Devontae's great.
Devontae, come back.
Don't
come
be
back
like
home.
Don't be like this, Devontae.
It's okay. We understand it's a prodigal son story all again.
That's
come
enough.
Home.
That's
come
enough
home.
Sports because I'm going to be getting into sports for my manifesto too.
Yeah, and also kind of, in a way, kind of the main segment.
Okay, we've officially thrown the script out the window. It's time for the main segment. And honestly, who knows where this is going? We don't. You don't.
God does.
But he's not telling.
Welcome back to Jake's March Madness
Everybody's
bracket.
Here. This
ding,
is
ding,
the
ding,
one
ding,
we want.
Ding.
This is exactly the tournament everybody's been looking for.
Yeah, we got the round of 32 coming up for you. We got some big matchups. A lot of low seeds made it through the round of 64. Kind of surprising.
Yeah, a lot of those names last week made me feel like this.
And there were some occasional upsets, like number 6 seed Jittery Jake getting knocked off by Silently Judging You Jake.
Oh, really?
Or like one of the biggest ones, the number 1 seed Juvie Bound Jake got knocked off by Jake in the box, the 16 seed. So that was big as well.
Yes, but some of those matchups were unfair, man.
Yeah, we do have 3 number 1s who made it through, but one of the bottom brackets, I don't know which division it is, we had a 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 all make it through.
Wow.
But the number 1 seed, Jingle Bells Jake, is still alive. So I think we just go through the round of 32 this week and kind of see what happens. There could be some upsets. Like we saw some good play.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Hey,
that's the feeling.
Hey. Oh, I thought you were just talking about Jake again.
That too.
Yeah. I wonder if Jake's following along as we're doing this bracket. I'm sure he'll be very excited for all the nicknames.
I told him about it when I was home and we did it, and he goes, "Oh, good Lord."
Did you tell him there's 64 names?
Yeah, I told everybody that. I told my coworkers this. I was like, because once
there's
I told
so many
them,
options.
Once I told them how one of our youth students started to come to my youth ministry because of the podcast.
Wait,
they were like, "What are you talking about in here?"
Oh, are you talking about the one that I sent you messages about?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that, but when I told them about that, they're like, "What are you talking about on your podcast?" I was like, "Well, let me tell you the main segment that's happening this week."
64 names for Jake.
64 names, 64 days.
64 days. We're doing this for a year and a half?
Yes.
Year and a quarter? Okay. That's insane.
Okay.
Also, my vision is extremely blurry, so if I pass out midway through, finish the pod for me.
Yeah, let me go take the daddy hacks for you.
Yeah,
I literally can't see it.
Yeah, this is insane. This is not good. I probably need to eat some food or do something.
Yes.
I accidentally went to wash my hair last night with a shampoo and strain the eyeball. Just strain the eyeball. Just missed my hair and just immediately I'm like, no, I can't see. There's shampoo all in my eyeball.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
I don't even know how it happened. It was so quick, and I'm like, what do I do now?
Well, you just do this and you laugh at yourself.
Oh, it hurt. Don't throw shampoo in your eyeball.
That's free tip for you folks at home.
Yeah. Put the shampoo in the hair, not in the eye.
Yes.
And what stinks is the eye that's really blurry right now is not the one that got the shampoo. So hopefully I'm just not dying.
Well, did you eat dinner last night?
I did, but I probably need more food.
Yeah, you need to eat more food, drink less energy drinks.
I've been switching more to the water.
Sleep more.
I had a decent amount last night.
You went to bed at 4 a.m.
Not true. I had around 7.
That's just my core group boys.
I had around 7 hours. I would have more, but I decided to finish the document for the podcast last night instead of waiting this morning.
I almost did it yesterday, but I was committed to resting yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Bum, bum, bum.
We'll just read off the matchups and we'll kind of figure it out from there. So,
let's do it.
Number 16 seed, Jake in the box versus number 9, Jacob.
Oh, Jake in the box for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't see any situation where that would not
Jacob
be
was
the
just
case.
out of respect to Jake.
Definitely.
Because that's his full name.
We had to get it there at least one time.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the 5 seed, Judge Judy Jake versus number 13, Jaw Clinching Jake.
Oh, man. Jaw clenching Jake is good. It's just not a mouthful. It kind of rolls out off the tongue, but
I like how you had it as a mouthful for the jaw clenching.
Exactly. Yeah, but Judge Judy Jake.
Well, also you got the triple J's.
Yeah, Judge Judy Jake
it's like the Big Baller brand, except with Jake.
We can call call him Triple J off of that. We can go a lot of different directions.
Yeah.
It's really a special team, special players. And so I think they're going to make it to the next round.
Which is kind of wild because, again, we had all the alliteration there, but this next round is 2 non-alliteration teams.
Okay.
So we have the number 6 seed, Jake, not the cute one, versus the 14 seed, For Goodness Sake, Jake.
Oh, man.
I know who I like. I'll put it in, but I want to hear your thoughts before we finalize.
I think For Goodness Sake, Jake is pretty good. It's pretty rhymey, but Jake, not the cute one.
It's just
so funny.
You get the pause. You're like, oh, you just called him Jake? Wait, why did you say not the cute one? It's like, no, that's his name, Jake.
Oh, man. Because
not the cute one.
People have done that to me at different ministry events. They're like, hey, do you know Caleb? And I go, Caleb who? They go, old Caleb. And I go, oh. And the worst part is I know exactly who they're talking about.
It's like Bible times whenever they define people by like what they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Matthew the Baptizer.
Yeah. Or what were
not
the...
Matthew, John the Baptizer. That's crazy.
John the Baptist?
Yeah.
John the Baptizer?
Well,
I like John the Baptizer. The Baptist? Is that who you're saying?
Well, he wasn't Baptist.
Yeah.
He was a baptizer.
Yeah, but he was called John the Baptist in the Bible.
That's how it's translated to our English.
Yes, which means that's the correct
way.
Back
to the
tournament. Next round, I don't know. I have an initial thought on what I like here, but we have the number 7 seed Jelly Belly Jake versus the 15 Fake Jake.
I don't know.
My niche, and that's where I was kind of not for sure, and I'm leaning because you don't have the full alliteration on either of them. I kind of like the short Fake Jake.
You like Fake Jake?
A little bit, but also Jelly Belly Jake is relevant because when he walks in a room, you're like, yep, that thing's bouncing.
I think I'm slightly leaning Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly.
But I'm not mad if you want to go
Jelly
with
Belly
Fake Jake.
Jelly Belly Jake, Fake Jake. But at the same time, you are right. I feel like the one that would make him more annoyed and be like, what the heck, dudes, would be Jelly Belly Jake.
Yeah, and like Fake Jake is more rude than funny.
And I guess also you kind of want to start slightly with at least like a J sound like Jelly just so he's like, oh, you're going to say Jake. Like, no. Why are you saying Jelly? Why are you saying Belly? Jake, Jelly Belly Jake.
He's also full of jelly.
That is true. I did poke him once and it was kind of nasty. Had to get some Band-Aids. Okay, I did get convinced. I went your route. We are going Jelly Belly Jake.
Belly Jake, on to the next round.
Man, big times. Oh, wait. There we go. Now it's in there. Okay, next part of the bracket. We have number 1 seed, Jiggly Jake, versus the number 9 seed, Make Jake Great Again.
Oh, dang it. I love the political implications of Make Jake Great Again.
But at the same time,
Jiggly Jake is just crazy.
Jiggly. You got the short Jiggly Jake, the alliteration JJ.
Yeah.
And we're not a political podcast. We can't go more than one round with that.
That's true. And the thing with like Make Jake Great Again is it just reminds us of Donald Trump. And are we thinking more of Donald or are we thinking more of Jake?
Yeah. And in what situation, who's worse?
And Jake is more jiggly than he is Make Jake Great Again. So I think Jiggly Jake to the Sweet 16.
Well, and also similar to like how they're like Make America Great Again.
Right.
With Make Jake Great Again, was he ever great?
It's great.
Like, I don't know.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, and that's what we have to see nowadays.
He was in high school.
Man, bring back high school Jake.
Jiggly Jake to the Sweet 16.
We got some 2 lower seeds facing off here, the 12 and the 13 seed.
Wow.
Gyrating Jake versus Menopause Jake.
Oh, man.
It's 2 big hitters. I'm surprised they're low seeds, but they won their conferences.
This might be the matchup of the day right here.
Yeah, and again, neither of them have the alliteration.
Yeah.
Because it's a GJ with Gyrating Jake or MJ. Oh, MJ. We don't want to get that under his head.
Yeah.
With Menopause Jake.
I'm gonna say upset, baby. Menopause Jake.
You're going menopause.
I feel menopause Jake.
You feel menopause.
Yeah.
I feel gyrating.
I'm feeling menopause Jake.
I think we need to flip a coin. I think we do. Get Siri out,
Okay.
1 or 2. Actually, no. Say, Siri, pick a number between 12 and 13. 12 will be gyrating, 13 will be menopause.
Hey, Siri. Pick a number between... Hey, I'm talking here.
It's 49.
No. Ask
Hey,
12 or
Siri.
13.
First off, I'm talking here, Siri. Do you understand that?
I aim to please.
Pick a number between 12 and 13.
It's 13.
No! The menopause came out on top.
Menopause Jake.
Oh, gyrating Jake. We'll see you next year.
Bye,
Maybe.
gyrating Jake.
Yep. Okay, so next up again, 2 lower seeds. We got the 11 and the 14. We have 11, Silently Judging You, Jake, versus T. Jake Maxx. I have initial thoughts. My initial thoughts, because I don't want you, I guess, to go all these.
Yes.
Both are a mouthful. Either way.
Yes.
Jake Maxx is, I think, a little more clever and is a little more straight to the point. Silently judging you, Jake, while accurate and correct, it is a lot to type out.
It's a lot to type out. It's a lot to say. You can't put that on a sign. You can put T. Jake Maxx on a
Silently
on a
judging you, Jake, that would cost twice as much if you were to put that on a shirt. Yeah,
T. Jake Maxx.
Yeah.
To the next round, to the Sweet 16.
That's what I was thinking. 14 seed. Let's go.
Now, Gyrating Jake would have beaten both those teams.
Yeah, Gyrating Jake, he just had a bad matchup for him. And
he had a bad matchup.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Sometimes you run into a hot team.
Next year, you never know what's going to happen. There's always a Cinderella story.
There always is.
Yes. Number 10 seed versus the 2 seed. Number 10, Jumbo Jake versus 2, Jake Roni and Cheese.
Oh, another good matchup. Jumbo Jake.
The alliteration is key.
Yeah, that one's great. It's bonus points for the alliteration, and it feels like you walk in a room and you're like, and now in this corner,
Jumbo Jake.
Yeah, it sounds like an announcer like waiting to say it. But Jake Aroni and Cheese, like, okay, here's the thing. I think you can put anybody's name into Jake Aroni, like
Dane Aroni and Cheese.
That wouldn't work as much, but
you said any name.
I know, but I'm not cheesy. I'm lemony.
So Lindsay Roni and Cheese?
Lindsay is built like macaroni and cheese. she built like a noodle.
Or Jake Roni, Jackaroni.
Jackaroni and cheese would be perfect.
Jack is half cheese.
Maybe it's any 4-letter names. Ever Dane-aroni, that doesn't really make sense.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Maybe it's any J-A.
So it has to be in a J and an A name. That's 4 letters. How many 4A besides Jack and Jake do you know?
Hold on. Jackaloni.
4 letters.
Jacqueline Aroni.
Man, this guy.
Jake Quellen.
Jake Quellen, that is true. Jake Quellen and Cheese. So we're thinking Jumbo Jake?
I think Jumbo Jake.
Yeah, Jumbo Jake. Jumbo Jank.
Jumbo Jake.
Okay, next we got 8 more games left to play. Number 1 seed, Junk Male Jake versus number 9, Jumping Jake.
Junk Male Jake.
That's what I was leaning to.
Jumping Jake.
One.
Where are we going with that?
He doesn't jump.
Well, he doesn't jump, but for one, it's a lie.
Yeah.
But then for 2, it's like, okay, are we just commentating on what's happening?
Yeah. I'm like, he's not really. It's more of a hop.
Yeah.
It's not much of a jump, and we don't want to do hopping, Jake.
Yeah.
Because then they think you're a bunny rabbit.
If you wrote that in, bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour. Don't remember, again, we did have some AI to finish the bracket. Could have been an AI situation. If this is one of yours, just pretend like it was AIs because you only made it past 1 round.
Yeah, it's okay.
So shout out there.
Surprised you made it to the 2nd round.
Yeah. Now we got a 12 and a 13 seed.
Okay.
Number 12, Juvenile Jake versus number 13, Janky Leg Jake.
Oh, man. Another big hitter.
Big hitters. Low seeds, big hitters.
Why do we keep doing this to ourselves?
It's rough. You got the short, to the point, JJ alliteration with Juvenile Jake, but you got Janky Leg Jake. You got the JLJ.
I think Juvenile Jake is more like insulting. We love it.
Yeah.
But then Janky Leg Jake
does like dancing. You've seen him at the K-Life party, Silent Discos back in the day.
He does like doing like 30 seconds of dancing and then he's done.
And it's like, what are you doing? Like, how? He's like, I got a Janky Leg. Let's get that.
He's pretty old, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I'm leaning Janky Leg.
I'm also leaning Janky Leg Jake.
Yep.
Juvenile Jake, again, could have beaten the past 4 teams that we just read off.
Yeah.
But
and what's nice about this bracket is while we usually do agree, we do have Siri in the background to help
impartial
us.
third party.
Yeah, just in case.
Yes, kind of like the Libertarian Party.
Yes. Green Party.
Exactly.
The American Party, I think, is one of them.
Yeah.
I think I voted for one of those candidates one year.
Unreal.
Yeah. Don't know their name. Next up, we have the number 6 seed, DJ Jazzy Jake versus 3, Jewelry Heist Jake.
Dang it. Why do we keep doing this?
I know, it's rough.
We have tough matchups and lame matchups.
Yeah, and this one's kind of both. It's a lame, tough matchup.
Yeah, Jewelry Heist Jake is a lot.
JHJ. And I mean, while I feel like he would be a guy who wears a lot of bling. Just his personality is one like, hey, let's get a grill in there. He has a grill.
He does have a grill. He does have a grill.
But
and not one that you can put like steaks on.
Yeah, he puts it in his mouth. But he steal that though. I feel like he might have bought that himself, so it wasn't much a jewelry heist.
True.
But at the same time, like I've never seen him be a DJ, but I have seen him be a little jazzy.
He is a little jazzy.
Yeah, like DJ Jazzy Jake.
I think I'm feeling DJ Jazzy.
I'm leaning that way too. There's more J's in that situation with the DJ, the Jazzy, and the Jake.
Yeah, and he's just Jazzy.
Yeah. That's kind of more. I think he would be happy with that.
And that would be a better name, just Jazzy Jake.
Just Jazzy Jake. Well, we already changed the names the first round. We're not changing them second round.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
They're already teams at this point.
And next up, I think we know what's going to be the 10 seed Judgmental Jake versus the 15 seed Jack of No Trades Jake.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's Judgmental Jake.
Yeah. There's no way that
to
one
the
gets
Sweet
knocked
16.
out. Still surprised Judgmental Jake's a 10 seed,
Hey,
but that's why
defending champion.
That's why we're doing this bracket.
Yes, defending champion Judgmental Jake.
Last part of the bracket. Last I don't know section. What's it called? Division.
Regional.
Region. That's it.
Region.
We number 1 seed Jingle Bells Jake versus number 8 Patty Jake.
It's Jingle Bells Jake.
Yeah, you gotta have the J. The Patty Jake, like PJ, that's good, but
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, Jake.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great. I think they're going to get honorable tournament mentions at the end of this and be a seasonal nickname if they don't win.
And they could be invited to next year's bracket.
They're going to get an automatic seed
yeah.
next year.
Next up, again, this last section of the bracket had a lot of lower seeds. We have a 12 and a 13. We got 12 Jeopardy Jake versus number 13 Jazz Hands Jake.
It's very similar to the DJ Jazzy Jake.
Yeah, I don't know if we want two Jazzes going through.
Yeah, two Jazzies. And Jeopardy Jake, it's okay. But again, kind of like Jumping Jake. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Is he on Jeopardy or is he in Jeopardy?
Yeah. I'd like that thought process more. He's in Jeopardy.
He's in Jeopardy.
He's like, oh, Jeopardy Jake.
His name is in Jeopardy.
After you made that point, I'm leaning that way.
I think I'm leaning Jeopardy Jake too because what was the other one?
Jazz Hands Jake.
Yeah, and he does a lot of jazz hands, but
and we already know like it doesn't matter because the next round they go up against Jingle Bells Jake.
Oh, and they're going down easy. Yeah.
Unless something crazy happens, like I don't see that them making any farther.
Unless
than
they get injured,
Sweet 16 is going to be elite though.
Oh my goodness, can't wait till the Sweet 16.
Yeah. 2 more games we got going for you. We got number 11 Jockstrap Jake.
That's crazy.
Versus 14 Jakey McJakerson.
Jakey McJakerson, we love it, but it was kind of one of those teams that you're like, oh, those are cute. Like, real Cinderella story, real heartwarming to the fans across the nation.
And also, it's kind of reminding me of Jake Roney and Cheese.
It does
Jake Roney and Cheese did lose.
It did. And we love that team, but this team had like a white boy that was hot for like a quarter and then got the team to the round of 32, defeated like a big giant. Yeah. But it's Jockstrap Jake is
elite.
I mean, it's perfect. It's like it's boom, boom, boom. Like the syllables are perfect for it. And so I think Jockstrap Jake to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I agree there.
Yeah.
And finally, last game of 32, we have number 7 Jewish Jake versus the 15 seed Juicy Jake.
No,
Jewish and juicy.
I want some of these teams that moved on should not have moved on. These are great teams right here.
And keep it in mind, like they will be going against Jockstrap Jake next.
Wow.
But honestly, those both could knock it off.
Man, this is like, I mean,
do we want to stop the racism now?
Juicy Jake or Jewish Jake? Gosh, and it's not racism, it's anti-Semitism.
That is right.
But it's also like, man, is he Jewish? Yeah. I mean, he's a little Jewish.
He's also pretty juicy. You've seen him eat a burger, you poke him, and grease comes out.
He would love to be called Juicy Jake.
Yeah.
And
should we let him have one?
I don't think we should let him have anything because I'm competitive. But I don't know, like in the spirit of like, what's the better nickname? I think Juicy Jake's the better nickname. But Jewish Jake is so controversial, and I love it. Juicy Jake's not controversial.
Do we need to take it back to Siri, or do we go Juicy?
I'm feeling juicy.
Okay, feeling juicy.
Don't clip that.
I'm feeling juicy.
I think Juicy Jake to the Sweet 16. And listen, those were 2 of the like top seeds. They have some of the better players in America.
They weren't top seeds, but they were underdogs, had some bad games during the season, which led to their lower rankings of 7 to 15. Yeah.
But they're 2 of the better teams in the country, and we need them to go. I think we need the better team to go on.
Okay.
It's Juicy Jake.
Well, going through this, we only have one 16 seed that made it through. But right now we got number 16, Jake in the box. We got number 5, Judge Judy Jake. We got number 6, Jake, not the cute one. Number 7, Jelly Belly Jake. Number 1, Jiggly Jake. Number 13, Menopause Jake.
Yes.
We got number 14, T Jake Maxx. We got number 10, Jumbo Jake. Number 1, Junk Mail Jake. Number 13, Janky Leg Jake. Number 6, DJ Jazzy Jake. Number 10, Judgmental Jake. Number 1, Jingle Bells Jake. Number 12, Jeopardy Jake. Number 11, Jockstrap Jake. And number 15, Juicy Jake. If you have any thoughts on the final 16 teams in the bracket, let us know in the comments who you think may win. It could maybe impact the votes. Who knows?
Any of those teams, I love that Sweet 16.
Yeah,
right there.
that's a solid one.
Any of those teams can go on and win the title right there.
We still we don't have any 2 seeds left. I mean, we have a lot of lower seeds, but we have no 2 seeds, no 3 seeds, no 4 seeds. We do got some 5s, 6s, 7s. And then we got a lot of lower seeds, 10 and lower. So
yes.
It's a good bracket. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens going forward, but you'll have to wait until next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of our better segments right here.
Yeah, that was very good. And going for something so good.
Sit down. Because if you're walking, you might as well go ahead and sit down. If you're running, why are you trying to compete with me? But if you're driving, just go ahead and pull into that field you see right there, because it's time for Dane's Manifesto. Well, welcome back to Dane's Manifesto. I think we are super long right now, so we're going to get right into it.
Let's move here.
So I have 3 winners and 3 losers of NFL free agency. Getting right into it, my number 1 winner from free agency is the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, so Los Angeles Rams, they did great. They traded for Trent McDuffie, extended him, and then they signed Jalen Watson as well. So they got 2 lockdown corners to go on that defense, and I'm just like, okay, like their offense was amazing last year. They really invested into the defense now. If they get AJ Brown, I'm gonna puke, and I'm just
he will. He'll do it.
Yeah, it'll be wild. I also hear tons of rumors that when Matthew Stafford is done, that Sean McVay will also retire.
I thought you were gonna say he would take over at quarterback.
That too.
Yeah.
And I also heard a rumor that Kyler almost maybe went there to then wait a year for Stafford to retire and then become the quarterback after that.
Yeah.
Which he ended up not doing, of course. So I have them as the number 1 winner. I also picked them as my Super Bowl favorite right now, unless injuries. Okay. So
you forgot about the Packers, but it's okay. It's okay. This is your Dane's Manifesto.
Exactly. Number 2 winner. I'm going to take the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
I think they went from a 4-win team to a
5-win team for sure.
Well, yeah. I think they're going to be around a 9-win team. 8 to 9, 7 to 9 win team.
So better than 6 to
Exactly.
7.
Better than 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But they signed Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker, and they the Maxx Crosby trade fell through, I think, to their benefit.
Yeah.
Because now they have a pass rusher who can get after the quarterback. They're going to get Fernando Mendoza. They have Bowers. I can't remember his first name. Brock Bowers. Yeah. They have Ashton Genty. They signed Tyler Linderbaum, who's like the second best center in the league.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's just free out there, and they signed him. And I'm like, yeah, your O-line is way better now. And so I think they're going to go to like 8 or 9 win team. They have a new coach in Clint Kubiak, who just won the Super Bowl as the offensive coordinator with the Seahawks. I think they're going to be better. I think they're going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs are having a down season. I think they're going to be a lot better in that division. They're going to sniff the playoffs. They're going to be like, hey, technically they're still alive. They're going to be that team. Like,
yeah.
They're not mathematically eliminated. They're not going to like best case scenario, they make playoffs, get bounced first round.
Yeah,
but
bounce it.
Yeah. So then number 3 winner is Minnesota Vikings to me. I think Kyler beats out JJ McCarthy immediately. But
JJ had some white boy swag last year.
Yeah, congratulations.
When he gritted into the end zone. It's like, man, your team has a losing record and you're grittying for a touchdown.
That's shout
out.
Part of why I'm like, he's going to beat him immediately.
Yeah.
And former number 1 pick Kyler. Now you get him a competent coach for the first time ever in his career. Thank goodness. And a top 5 to top 3 to top 1 wide receiver.
Yeah.
O-line's pretty decent. You have a good wide receiver too, a good tight end. I think they're going to make the playoffs next year. I'm not going to say they're going to win the division, but I do think they make the playoffs.
There's no way they win the division. There's no way.
I don't know. I think the Bears will take a step back.
He's the 4th best quarterback in that division.
I think they finish second in the division. I don't know who's going to win between the Bears and the Packers.
It's going to be the Packers.
One of those 2 teams.
Micah Parsons.
Here's my prediction, though. Here's my prediction, is that the Vikings finish second. I don't know who wins the division, but the other team is going to finish third. between the Bears and Packers. That's my prediction. I think I'm leaning Bears. But
So
that's it.
Lions get 4th again.
Yeah, I think Lions will get 4th again. I don't think they added anything so far.
That's true. That is true.
And I think they lost Montgomery, who was like...
But now they get to have their running back do everything.
Yeah, who's...
But this isn't my manifesto. This is yours.
He's going to get hurt now. So,
yeah.
So that gets me into the losers bracket here. Number 1 loser, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So didn't get anything done. They traded for Rashawn Gary, which I was like, at first I was like, oh, good. Like, that's a pretty good trade.
With the Packers.
Yeah, with the Packers. Thank goodness we're helping the Packers
Dallas
again.
Packers.
But here's the thing. We take on all of his money, and it was cheaper that way. Give them a 4th round pick.
That's pretty smart. You get all his money?
Oh, yeah. But I read when I was researching this for this manifesto that Gary was rumored to be cut anyways. And I'm like, guys.
But if they cut him, there's no guarantee you get him.
Right. We probably wouldn't have gotten him.
Yeah.
So congratulations. We spent a lot of money. And so I'm like, okay, the O-line's looking pretty good now. Or not the O-line. The D-line's looking pretty good now.
Yeah.
And then we immediately go out and trade Osa Odigizua to the 49ers, who I'm like...
Kazoon tight.
Sorry, yeah. But I'm like, Osa, it was a great D tackle. Get off the quarterback, stuff the run. And so we take a strength and we're like, hey, let's trade him for a 3rd round pick to one of our rivals.
Yeah.
We made trades with 2 of our rivals again. And I'm like, what is happening?
It's just Jerry's world and we're living in it.
It is. Also, that trade saved us $4.75 million. And if we had cut Kenny Clark, that would have saved us $20 million.
Oh, you like Kenny.
I do like Kenny, but I'm like, cut him and re-sign him to a cheaper deal.
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah.
Also, we haven't re-signed George Pickens. And I'm telling you.
You haven't re-signed him because they put the tag on him. That's the best way to build rapport with your players.
Somehow I'm the only one in America on this. He's not playing under the franchise tag. He's going to hold out and be a diva. He was a diva when he had a not a deal, but he was on his rookie deal.
They need to trade that diva, get him out of there, and get A.J. Brown on that team.
No, I don't want A.J. Brown on this team either. I would rather have George on a big deal.
Yeah.
So, Cowboys, you lost out on both linebackers too, to the Raiders. And so both those linebackers we wanted to sign, we signed none of them. Yeah. We didn't answer. We brought back Javonte Williams, which I'm like, okay. But I'm also like, we need to bring in another guy to do like a dual kind of system with. Didn't do that. I'm like, okay, I don't know what we're going to do. And we'll see with the draft. There's still time to salvage this. Yeah. If we hit the home run in the draft, I'll still feel pretty okay about the offseason. And if we get a George Pickens deal done, I would feel okay about it.
Yeah.
Number 2, Jets.
The Jets, just in general.
They're gonna suck again. Number 2, they keep Breece Hall for what? Like, they franchise tagged Breece Hall, and I'm like, why? Like, you trade for Geno Smith, which I'm not. Like, I think they gave up a 7th round. They did a 6th and 7th round swap. So their 6th went to a 7th, and then
for the
Raiders went to a 6th. Which, okay, the Raiders, you help them out. They get off all that money, but then also, I like the trade for the Jets in that you need somebody to come in, be an adult, and take a bunch of hits next year while you're waiting for a quarterback. Yeah. Okay, cool. But then why do you keep Breece Hall? I don't understand that. And so, 3rd reason, they're the Jets.
Yeah.
So they're just not going to be good next year. Last reason, or last loser, JJ McCarthy. He sucks. And that's the only reason. And that has been Dane's manifesto part, whatever it was.
Part 109.
Sam's little known facts, out of the box and off the tracks. Oddball genius that knows about tax. Sam's little known facts, and he never listens to Jack.
I think I almost said Jesus' little known facts.
Welcome back to Samuel's Little Known Facts, Part 53. We've been doing this for over a year.
Yes.
And as it is March, decided to do some March Madness Little Known Facts for you. Number 1, the 1 in 9.2 quintillion nightmare. Yes, that is the mathematical odds of picking a perfectly random bracket. Are 1 in, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 9 in 18 zeros.
Wow.
Roughly. That's a lot. It says if every person on Earth filled out one bracket per second, it would take over 35 years to cover every possible outcome.
I think I heard you have a better chance of being struck by lightning twice in a row than you do of winning.
Probably like 5 times in a row. Like, it's ridiculous. Expert odds, even if you understand the game, your odds only improve to about 1 in 120 billion.
Wow.
To date, no verified perfect bracket has ever survived past the first game of the Sweet 16. Number 2, the greatest bracket ever recorded. The GOAT of bracketology remains Greg Nigel. a neuropsychologist who correctly predicted the first 49 games of the 2019 tournament.
I remember that.
He was perfect through the entire first and second rounds, entering the Sweet 16 with a flawless record, a feat once thought to be a statistical impossibility. The streak finally snapped during the 50th game, Purdue versus Tennessee. Before Greg, the tracked record was just 39 games. Does that counteract with what I read above? It says, has ever survived past the first game of the Sweet 16. So that was 32-48. This is 50th game. Maybe
somebody's lying.
Maybe that's slightly off. Maybe that's off by one game. Either way, very difficult, but shout out to Greg. Number 3, the 16 seed glitch in the Matrix. For 33 years, number 1 seeds were 135-0.
I remember UMBC beating Virginia, where I was and everything.
Against number 16 seeds. It was the only lock in sports until the wall finally crumbled. UMBC in 2018.
Yep.
They didn't just beat number 1 Virginia, they annihilated them by 20 points.
I remember watching that, and later the game, I was like, first half, okay, whatever, Virginia's going to figure it out in the second half. And then it was like 10 minutes ago, I was like, what's happening? And 4 minutes ago, I was like, it's not getting closer. This is crazy.
And then they won 74-54. It's crazy. And then also Farley Dickinson. And 2023, they became the second to do it, upsetting number 1 Purdue.
Which is crazy.
The wild part, FDU was the shortest team in the entire 68-team field that year, proving size truly doesn't matter in March.
Didn't Zach Edey play for that Purdue team? The guy who's like 7'6"?
Yeah, he was on there. Yeah, he got knocked out.
No, whatever. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Then we got the number 4, the no-name hero, Jack Golke Mania.
Yes.
You remember him? Some heroes are built for a lifetime, but Jack Golke was built for one specific night in 2024. Playing for Oakland, Golke came off the bench to sink 10 3-pointers against number 3 Kentucky, single-handedly ending their season.
I was excited.
I guess during that entire season, Golke took 364 shots and 356 of them were threes.
Wow.
He essentially refused to shoot 2-pointers, and that all or nothing strategy resulted in one of the most famous bracket-busting performances in history.
All you gotta do is get hot.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, if you get like one of those lower seeds just getting on a hot streak like that, that's when you start thinking upset, baby.
Yeah. And then number 5, the Elite Six for number 11 seeds. The number 11 seed is officially the most dangerous underdog in tournament history. Following NC State's run in 2024, there are now 6 number 11 seeds that have crashed the Final Four. The list: LSU in 1986, George Mason in 2006, VCU in 2011, Loyola Chicago 2018 with their none, UCLA in 2021, and NC State in 2024. And it's kind of wild about NC State. Most recently, it says they were actually the 10 seed in the ACC tournament just weeks before. They had to win 5 games in 5 days just to qualify for the NCAA tournament.
What year was that?
2024.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As an 11 seed, eventually winning 9 straight elimination games to reach the Final Four.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, what a time to be alive.
Yeah. But that is Samuel's little known facts this week, which means it's
time for our worst segment.
And now it's time for Jokes with Jack.
Back with part 106 of Jokes with Jack. Here we go. Did you know that Argentina is surprisingly cold? Yeah. It's close to being Chile.
No, bad.
And now it's time for...
So Jack's jokes suck.
That was rough.
That was rough.
Not ideal.
2.2 out of 10.
Yeah. I'll give it 2.3. But we also do have some quick little voice memos, so I'll click the button.
Oh, Dane, I kind of like this beat. Do you have any songs you can sing for me? Yo, you hit record, we hit regret. The voice memos, the wildest yet. Hot takes, weird thoughts, midnight dreams. The one guy still chasing his dreams. Mumbled nonsense, emotional flair. We play it back like we just don't care. Voice memos.
This one's actually from Jack as well.
Dang it.
Yeah, that was probably one of my dumbest jokes. But anyway, just want to thank you all for supporting the Jokes with Jack community and laughing at these jokes and hating these jokes. Jokes with Jack isn't just a joke once a week on a podcast. It's a way of life.
Is it?
Went to the eye doctor today. I walked into the wrong room.
No.
Missed the doctor's hand when I was shaking it. And I missed my seat when I was sitting down. All just for the joke.
Yeah.
Then when I left, it said, "See you later."
Did I miss something?
No, he made a joke right there. Because he said he went to the eye doctor and then he missed his head, he missed his seat, but I'll see you later.
Oh.
So it was like an eyesight joke.
Oh. I was like, I was too locked in on this actually being real, and then I'm like, I feel like there might be a joke happening.
I knew it was happening right away. That's how I know it sucks.
Yeah. Well,
ban him.
He's banned until next week. So, shout out to Jack. And then we also received an Instagram video from Alvaro. And I'll just read what it says. It says, rage baiting my Cowboys fan husband about breaking news.
I'm not a husband.
So here we go.
The bark.
Did you see the news today?
No, I didn't. What are you... Don't even mention Maxx Crosby. That was literally last night.
No, the news about Dak.
Oh.
There was no news about Dak. What are you talking about?
Yeah, apparently him and his fiance broke up and called off the wedding.
Okay. People break up all the time. Obviously, they had some differences. I do feel bad for the kids, though, but you know what that means for Dak?
What?
MVP season, baby.
That's true.
Super Bowl bound. He's
back.
going to be laser focused.
He is.
You know what I think it is?
What?
That the Cowboys players are allergic to getting rings.
Yeah, that's it.
Dang it, Alvaro. So you're not the only person to send that to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody messaged me, looked up the phobia of jewelry, and then sent it like, hey, I may have taken the Dak's jokes too far because I didn't realize he had this like long-worded phobia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I already know what this is. And then I copy pasted it and said, what does this mean? And it said allergic or afraid of wearing jewelry. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know why people think cheesy things are funny. Cheesy things are not funny.
Jacaroni and cheese didn't make it to the next round.
He didn't make it to the next round. And so Dak is going to be laser focused this year. The Commanders are still old and still not good. What's his face? Jaden Daniels is going to get hurt again. And he's too frail bodied. You know who's not frail bodied? Dakota Rain Prescott. He's going to get this deal done with George Pickens. And then we're going to go on a 125 game win streak.
Yep.
And
the XFL.
Yeah.
So we got some comments this week. One of them from Rebecca. She put voice memos equals pure gold, literal tears. And then she put like a gold trophy for Jack. Also, y'all misquoted scripture. Jack did not write Jeremiah 29:11, but 20:11 about being a mighty warrior. #heresy. And then Jack responded, I know. I was going to call him out. He's about as fake of a pastor as Joel Osteen. And then she put Rebecca's a real one. Keep Dane humble and sue Samuelson. Why am I getting sued?
We should sue Samuel.
Yeah.
Sue Samuelson.
Yeah, you can bring it back if you want. Then we had a normal comment. Well, I can't say normal. Just a comment that Jack left directly on the episode. But Samuel's puns going over Dane's head is the sixth love language. Wow, I referenced Jeremiah 20:11 last week. Dane thinks it's Jeremiah 29:11. Shake my head. I thought you were a pastor. Samuel saying his black shirts are his I don't care shirts is so racist. And they but golly, I love the podcast.
See, now that's a joke.
That's wild. Keenan A. Smith wrote in and he put, I'm not going to say which two I came up with until they get eliminated or we win. Just know both made it to the next round for his picks for the Jake's March Madness bracket. Alvaro, he jumped in here. He put, I noticed the logo change, but I like the new logo. And I put, thanks, Alvaro. Angela Berto put, loved the bracket. Also, happy birthday, Dane.
No.
Ali Hoopy put, I low-key might be at the Cardinals game on May 2nd, so y'all better be in Big Mac land with those free ice cream cups and tenders.
Oh, man. I'm so hungry right now.
Michael Fuller, first time in a long time. First time in forever.
Who's Michael
if you're
Fuller?
watching Frozen. He put, there's such a thing as man scouts. It's called the military. Or it's called the U.S. military, I think is what he meant to put.
Dig it.
That's very true. And then a new commenter,
Ooh.
Cassie Nardwald.
Welcome.
All the comment says is Rebecca triple dog dared me.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's triple dog dared to subscribing to the pod, leaving 5 stars, and becoming a lifelong fan, or just leaving a comment. Either way, welcome, Cassie, but you better be back next week.
Or if Rebecca is bullying you, if she is, please write in another comment, and we can see to it that she is defeated.
Yeah, we can do that as well. So if she is bullying you, again, make sure subscribe first, leave 5 stars, so that way we see your comments. You have to leave 5 stars and subscribe. That's very important. And you have to make sure all your friends do the same for us to read your comments. So shout out Cassie.
Shout out Cassie.
That's about all we have there, which means it is that time for our number 1 sponsor of the week, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Of Nazareth.
Yep.
Welcome back to Jesus' part of the segment. I'm not Jesus, but however, his word is inspired by God, which is Jesus. And so now we have been in our young adult ministry in the book of Ezra. And so Ezra 7 is up this week. I'm not teaching Ezra 7, but in an effort to stay on the same page and stay in the loop of what would be happening in Ezra 8, which I will be teaching over, you got to know the context. And so I've been reading it a few times. And so it kind of it doesn't skip down to verse 11, but it talks about all the people who are going to be sent to teach. And so Ezra is finally on the scene in the book of Ezra. For the first 6 chapters, he's not actually on the scene until chapter 7. And it says, boom, boom, boom. This Ezra went up from Babylonia. He was a scribe, skilled in the law of Moses that the Lord, the God of Israel, had given, and the king granted him all that he asked, for the hand of the Lord was on him. And so that's very important, because then you scroll down here where they're writing and they're like, hey, what does it say? King Artaxerxes, the king of Persia right here at this time, starts to let the people of Israel do things that they want to do. And then there's this letter that is sent to, I believe it's sent to Ezra. And verse 10, it says, for Ezra has set his heart to study the law of the Lord and to do it, and to teach his statutes and rules in Israel. And so then it goes on in verse 11. This is a copy of that letter that is sent from King Artaxerxes, gave to Ezra the priest, the scribe, the man learned in the matters of the commandments of the Lord and his statutes for Israel. Artaxerxes, king of kings, but lowercase king, lowercase k's, to Ezra the priest, the scribe of the law of God of the God of heaven, peace. And now I make a decree that anyone of the people of Israel, or priests or Levites in my kingdom, who freely offers to go to Jerusalem may go with you. And he goes on to say, like, I want people to go. And then he says, according to the law of your God. And there's some key parts that I want to highlight here in chapter 7. And counselors also get to go free to Jerusalem. And then he says in verse 16, with all the silver and gold that you shall find in the whole province of Babylonia, and the freewill offerings of the people and the priests, vowed willingly for the house of their God that is in Jerusalem. And so he says, you can take all the money that you find there and take it with you. And then he says that you shall offer them on the house of your God that is in offer them on the altar of the house of your God that's in Jerusalem. Whatever seems good to you and your brothers to do with the rest of the silver and gold, you may do accordingly to the will of your God. And so he keeps on saying that, and anyone and whatever else is required for the house of your God, which falls on you to provide, you may provide out of the king's treasury. And so he's saying here, like, hey, do whatever it takes. Everybody who wants to go, just go. All the money that you need, just do it. And so remember, this is a pagan, unbelieving king saying, hey, you can go worship your God and take all the money you want, take all the people you want. And it's like, okay, how is this happening? How is this person who has a pretty big empire, an empire that the world hasn't seen quite yet until Rome, just saying, hey, take whatever you want and just go. And it's like, that's super surprising. What is happening? Wow, we got super lucky. No, until we see verse 23. This is what's happening here. Whatever is decreed by the God of heaven, let it be done in full for the house of the God of heaven, lest his wrath be against the realm of the kings and his sons. We also notify notify you that it shall not be lawful to impose tribute, custom, or toll on any of the priests that are the Levites, the singers, the doorkeepers, the temple servants, or any servants of the house of God. And you, Ezra, according to your wisdom of your God that is in your hand, appoint magistrates and judges who may judge all the people in the province beyond the river, all who know the laws of all such as know the law of your God. And so he goes on, he's like, let them do all of it. So, and then also have punishment by death or banishment or confiscation of his goods or imprisonment to people who don't let you do that. And all of it is because this king of Persia, Artaxerxes, he's nervous about the God of Israel, the God of Jerusalem, aka Yahweh. And so, like, we see that the power of these kings, the power of this world actually has to bow to God. Even the people who don't believe in God have to submit and bow to God, even though they try to point to reasons around it, like, oh, it can't be because, like, there's a God out there. And here in the Old Testament, what we see more so is like, hey, if you want to have a God, sure, let's add him to all the gods that may be existing in the world. So that way we can cover our bases and we're all good. And then the people of God are like, no, there's one God. And so nowadays we likewise should live in that light of, hey, there is one God. There is no your truth. There is no like a subjective truth. There is the truth, which is that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, sent to live a perfect life, a life that we cannot live, die death we deserve on the cross, and rise from the dead 3 days later, defeating sin and death. And now we are to go make disciples of all nations, teaching them everything that he taught us, and then have them be baptized. That's the point, is that, hey, Jesus taught them these things. This is how life should go, because God decides how life should go, not us. So there is one truth. And despite what the kings of that faraway land back then want and the kings of this land want, it is God and his kingdom that we ultimately are living for. So do that.
Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Jesus Christ, number 1, sponsor of the week. Number 2, sponsors of the week, Jake, Trustin, Art, Pretty Ricky, and Baby Reverend Banks.
Baby Reverend Banks.
Iconic trio there. The best 3 sponsors we've ever had in the number 2 spot.
All have diapers full of doo-doo.
So much. So much. And the other one, former sponsor, Judgmental Jake, who's now getting a new name, as they would say. He's not on this list.
So. Wow. Shout out to former Judgmental Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, it could still be Judgmental Jake.
We don't know yet. Gyrating Jake could make a move.
Jewish Jake.
Actually, we actually knocked both out. We knocked out Gyrating Jake and Jewish Jake. I'm pretty sure.
Man, RIP to those ones.
Yeah. Number 3, sponsor of the week, my dad. It was also his birthday this week.
Shout
on
out
March 11th. So shout out to my dad.
His birthday
Happy
counts.
birthday to you a few days ago. You're the best person to have a birthday this week.
That's true. And that includes everybody who also had a birthday with me on my birthday.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to move their birthdays to different birthdays. Because my birthday is my birthday.
True. That is, everybody move it to February 29th.
Yes, move your birthdays to that day. I don't want you to celebrate my birthday with me.
No. Final thoughts. We still have until next week shirts available, so hit us up. Keenan, I'm going to get you that shirt. We did some discussing. I know where you live now, and watch out. Next up, Friday Pickleball. You must use the link in my bio, or I guess in this bio, for $5 off your order of at least 2 paddles, or $10 off, I believe, if you buy the most elite Aura paddles. Dane's ministry support link still in the bio as well, so support him while you can, or just Venmo him for fun. And then use the code Samuel14434. Samuel14434 for 10% off a Bloom card if you want to get locked out of your phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Also, just keep telling your friends if you enjoy the podcast, leave us 5 stars, subscribe, follow us as well on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, where you can leave us a voice memo if you dare. And finally, thanks again for listening to episode 168 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Lindsay wants us to have new merch.